What is up, Scoopster Nation? Get ready, because we're kicking things off with a bang. First up, the genius behind the DC Universe, James Gunn, has just dropped some major secrets about the Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 5 soundtrack. We're talking about the exact tracks that will be powering your favorite antihero's latest adventures, handpicked by Gunn himself. Next, gamers and music lovers, get hyped. EA Sports FC 26 is here, and they've unleashed a monstrous soundtrack with over 100 tracks. We're talking global superstars like Ed Sheeran and Fred again, plus unexpected appearances from Skepta, JENNIE, and even a professional footballer making his music debut. This is the sound of the world's biggest game. Switching gears to the music scene, get ready for an epic crossover. Motion City Soundtrack has teamed up with the one and only Stump from Fall Out Boy for a brand new track called Particle Physics. This is a collaboration you absolutely do not want to miss, blending two iconic sounds into something brand new. And finally, we're diving into the power of music with the Life in 7 Songs podcast. Host is sharing deeply personal stories from listeners about the tracks that have shaped their lives, from moments of joy to profound healing. It's a reminder that music connects us all. Stick around for all the details and make sure you're subscribed and have that bell on. James Gunn reveals Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 5 soundtrack secrets. Get ready, DC fans, because the maestro himself, James Gunn, has pulled back the curtain on the music driving the highly anticipated Peacemaker Season 2. We're not just talking about background noise. We're talking about the curated sonic landscape of Episode 5, revealed just ahead of its release on Max. This season, which follows up the massive Superman movie, has already delivered thrilling twists, and Gunn's personal touch on the soundtrack is a huge part of the show's unique vibe. On his Instagram story, Gunn shared the tracklist for Episode 5, giving fans a sneak peek into the songs that will amplify the on-screen action. Leading the charge is the season's new intro song, Oh Lord by Foxy Shazam, a bold choice that sets a different tone from Season 1's opener. Do You Wanna Taste It by Wigwam? But the surprises don't stop there. The episode also features Ain't That Kind of Girl by Demons, the epic ballad November Rain by Guns N' Roses, and the energetic Take Me for a Ride by Bad City. For those who want to immerse themselves further, these tracks have been added to the official Peacemaker playlist on Spotify. Fans have been raving about Gunn's musical selections throughout Season 2, with many praising how perfectly each song fits the narrative. When asked about choosing Oh Lord as the season's anthem, Gunn explained to Tech Radar that it was a tough decision but ultimately the best fit, saying, I don't know if any other songs came close. There were a couple of others I considered. There was another Foxy Shazam track, and I also thought about using Do You Wanna Taste It? Again. But at the end of the day, I picked Oh Lord because it was the best fit for this season's tone, much like Do You Wanna Taste It? Was the right fit for Season 1. This meticulous approach to music underscores Gunn's commitment to crafting a complete sensory experience for the audience. The reveal has sent ripples through the fan community, with discussions buzzing about how these specific songs will enhance key moments in Episode 5. Analysts are noting how Gunn's soundtrack choices have become a signature element of the Peacemaker brand, adding another layer of depth to the character and the series. This deep dive into Peacemaker's sound is just the beginning of our music news blitz. Next up, get ready to hit the virtual pitch with a soundtrack that's bigger than ever for EA Sports FC 26. EA Sports FC 26 drops massive soundtrack featuring global superstars and a footballer. Get your controllers ready, because EA Sports FC 26 is almost here, and it's bringing a colossal soundtrack to match the action on the pitch. This year's game boasts an incredible lineup of over 100 tracks, featuring a dazzling array of chart-topping artists and emerging talents from around the globe. From the multi-Grammy-winning Fred Again, to global sensations like Ed Sheeran, Skepta, JENNIE, and Pink Pantheress, the EA FC 26 soundtrack is a true celebration of music's power to unite. The legacy of the FIFA franchise, now rebranded as EA FC, has always been intertwined with its iconic soundtracks, mirroring the cultural zeitgeist from Blur's anthem in FIFA 98 to the modern hits of Billie Eilish and Bad Bunny. This year continues that tradition with a soundtrack that spans over 30 countries, showcasing a diverse range of sounds and artists. A groundbreaking first for the franchise is the inclusion of professional footballer Moise Kean, who makes his debut on the tracklist under his artist name KMB, marking a historic moment where the sport and music worlds collide. Kean himself expressed his elation, stating, "Football and music are both passions that unite people across the world, no matter their differences. To now be a part of FC 26, not just as a player but as an artist myself, is a dream come true." The soundtrack also features a highly anticipated, unreleased track from Ed Sheeran, adding another layer of star power. Pink Pantheress contributes "Girl Like Me," a track that aligns with EA's commitment to spotlighting women's football. Beyond the established names, EA FC 26 serves as a platform for new artists, including 27 unreleased tracks and music from Brit-nominated singer-songwriter Joy Crooks and the genre-bending Aaliyah. Fans can explore the full eclectic mix on Spotify, with many tracks becoming available on September 19th and more arriving through post-launch updates. Social media and gaming forums are already buzzing with excitement over the sheer volume and diversity of the soundtrack. Fans are dissecting the tracklist, creating their own dream playlists, and celebrating the inclusion of artists they love, alongside discovering new sounds. The debut of Moise Kean as KMB is also a major talking point, highlighting the game's innovative approach to integrating music and football culture. From the global stage of EA Sports FC 26, we're heading to a powerful musical collaboration that's hitting the alternative rock scene. Get ready for Motion City soundtrack and Fall Out Boy's Patrick Stump joining forces. Motion City soundtrack and Patrick Stump unite for Particle Physics. Get ready, alternative music fans, because Motion City soundtrack has just dropped a massive collaboration that's already making waves. They've teamed up with the incredibly talented Patrick Stump, frontman of Fall Out Boy, for a brand new track titled Particle Physics. This song features Stump duetting with Motion City soundtrack's lead singer, Justin Peer, on a hook that perfectly captures a sense of relatable confusion. "Is there a doctor in the house who could figure me out? It's like you need a PhD to get me." This exciting collaboration is set to be featured on Motion City soundtrack's upcoming album, The Same Old Wasted Wonderful World, which is due out this Friday. The band expressed their gratitude, saying, "Huge thank you to Patrick Stump for jumping on this track with us." Known for their distinctive pop-punk sound and witty lyrics, Motion City soundtrack continues to deliver engaging music, and the addition of Stump's powerful vocals adds a thrilling new dimension. Fall Out Boy, meanwhile, recently released their album, So Much for Stardust, and are celebrating the 20th anniversary of their breakout album, From Under the Cork Tree, with a special reissue. The announcement has ignited excitement within the music community, with fans of both bands eagerly anticipating the full release. Social media is alight with discussions about the potential of this new track and the synergy between Stump and Peer's vocal styles. Music critics are already highlighting this collaboration as a standout moment, praising the seamless blend of their musical identities and the infectious energy of Particle Physics. This rock anthem is just one piece of the incredible music stories we're uncovering today. Up next, we explore the profound impact music has on our lives with a special podcast episode. Life in 7 Songs podcast explores music's deep emotional impact on listeners. In a special episode of the Life in 7 Songs podcast, host delves into the profound and often emotional connection people have with music. Over the past year, the show has featured intimate conversations with notable figures like Sam Altman, Joni Ive, Kara Swisher, and Natasha Rothwell, exploring the 7 songs that have most significantly shaped their lives. What began as a format to surface news stories has evolved into a deeply moving experience, often bringing guests and the host to tears. The podcast challenges the notion that one needs to be a music person to be deeply affected by song. The host shares a personal anecdote, admitting to not being a musician and discovering certain artists later than ideal, yet finding immense power in music's ability to evoke emotion. This special episode goes beyond guest interviews to share 2 personal songs that have resonated deeply with the host, including one sung nightly to their daughter, and addresses common listener questions, such as the significance of the 7 songs format. More importantly, the episode amplifies the voices of the listeners themselves, sharing a tapestry of personal stories. We hear about a drag queen's self-discovery with Carole King's Beautiful, a father-son bond strengthened by the police's Every Breath You Take during pizza nights, a teenage ice skating routine set to Madonna's Vogue, and a mother finding solace in Stevie Wonder's As After a Devastating House Fire. These narratives highlight music's universal ability to soundtrack life's most significant moments, from personal awakenings and cherished memories to moments of profound healing and resilience. The full episode is available on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. The response from listeners has been overwhelmingly positive, with many sharing their own 7 songs lists and expressing how the podcast has inspired them to reflect on their own musical journeys. The raw emotion and shared vulnerability in these stories have created a strong sense of community, demonstrating the powerful, unifying force of music in our lives. That's a wrap on our deep dives for today, but the music news doesn't stop here. We've got a lightning round recap coming up, and then we need you to hit that like, subscribe, and bell. All right, Scoopster fam, that's a wrap on an epic news cycle. We heard from James Gunn about the killer soundtrack for Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 5. EA Sports FC 26 dropped a massive 100-plus track soundtrack featuring global stars and Moise Kean. Motion City soundtrack teamed up with Fall Out Boy's Patrick Stump for Particle Physics. And the Life in 7 Songs podcast showed us the deeply personal power of music. Did you love this update? Then smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Let us know in the comments which story you're most excited about, and don't forget to follow us on all our socials for even more exclusive content. We'll catch you in the next one.